Welcome back to another video, guys, and as always, thank you for tuning in. We are back at Busch Gardens Williamsburg for our first visit of 2022, as well as our last visit to Christmastown for their Christmastown event this year, or I guess they only have 1 day or 2 days this year. It's weird thinking about it because the Christmastown event is for December, but it does lap over into 2022. But we're here for the last day of it. We're gonna have some fun and enjoy the park. Come along. All right, now before we head into the park, over here to the right, over here at the kiosk, there's an annual pass holder perk that I want to take advantage of, which was just for like the last 3 days of Christmastown, which is if you have an annual pass, you could get yourself a quick queue to Pantheon in June. The new roller coaster coming for this year. All right, so if you have any vouchers, you come up, you scan right there, and then these guys pop up. So it looks like right now we have the Busch Gardens Williamsburg free digital photo pass. So we'll just get one of everything. A single-use Pantheon quick queue, which is what I'm looking forward to. It's good for June 1st through August 31st. So we'll get one of those. And then what's this? The 2021 free Christmas ornament available for pickup. Oh, nice. I had missed out on this. Awesome. Boom. Next. There we go. Finish and check out. And everything's free because it comes with your annual pass. Check out. Boom. And they all come out down here. And into Christmastown we go. We got to get past security still, but something's going on. So that pass for the free ornament came out like this. So I thought it was going to be a pretty cool surprise, but maybe it's just a glitch in the system and they actually don't have the ornament, or maybe it's a glitch and the ticket just printed out incorrectly. We'll go and check out once we get inside the park. Now, like I mentioned, we are here for the last night of Christmastown, but not to worry. Busch Gardens Williamsburg, like they did last year for the first time, will not be closing for any extended period of time throughout the year. They're actually going to remain open. So I think their next event is their winter weekends, which we'll be back for, as well as this week we'll have a detailed video of all the events coming to the park this year. And in we go. I am a little bit hungry, and it seems like it's starting to drizzle a little bit. It is a kind of gray day out, so maybe we'll stop and eat first. All right, we're gonna make our way over to Ireland to get some food. I think I'm gonna go to Grogan's and grab something from there. I am really hungry actually, but I was just thinking about this. As I'm walking through and I'm seeing the decorations, as they transition into the winter weekend event, I wonder how much is gonna change. I would think that some of these decorations are definitely gonna stay up, and maybe even the merch. That'll be interesting. We'll be back to check that out for sure. And as we make our way into Ireland, you can see it in the distance over there. One of the Clydesdales is out just eating. Check them out. I love these guys. And one of them, his name is Eddie, so he is my favorite. Not sure who this is though. And into Ireland we go, and we say hi to the beautiful water features. All right, and into Grogan's we go. It looks like they have like a little line set up. They're expecting the crowds to build up, but we are here nice and early. The park opens at 2 today, and we're here just a little bit before 2. All right, and we decided to go with the chips and cheese. Nice and classic. I've had these before. They're great, so not too much to review here, but a nice little quick snack. All right, doing this quick little break here to just get a quick snack here at Grogan's. And they only have the chips and pretzels right now, so I was hoping to get a burger in the entrance of the park, but unfortunately, it looks like that restaurant's not open yet, and it's probably because we got here like a few minutes before it opened. They let us into the park. But yeah, today is just going to be exploring Christmastown for one last time. Maybe check out some of the shows for a second time, and maybe some of the shows that we missed. Catch those. Indulge in maybe another Christmastown drink or snack, and then that's all. Just here to have some fun, and then we'll talk a little bit about what's going to be coming. But really, like I said, check out the video that's coming out later on in the week. We're going to be talking about the whole entire year and all the events as they come up. There's going to be, St. Patty's Day, the wine festival, food and wine festival, beer, Oktoberfest. So all things that we will be bringing you guys along for, but I'm also going to have a video just talking about all the events that are going to be coming for this year. Excuse me. I love the fact that Busch Gardens is staying open all year round once again. So they'll be open up for select weekends throughout the year for these events. Super cool. Let me finish up my chips and then we'll get back out into the park. Alrighty, our chips are done. Our bellies are mildly full. That wasn't the portion that I was expecting, and I really wanted a burger. Let's see if the color adjusts. But like I said, we're gonna make our way through the park. We'll talk a little bit about what's to come, but we have that separate video coming out. But really, it's just enjoying the last day of Christmas Town. So we're making our way past the Eagle enclosure. Let's go check those guys out and see how they've been experiencing Christmas Town. Now, across from the Eagles, they have these cool Christmas trees, so they always have a nice view. And check them out. They're all just chilling inside. One thing to note, if you haven't seen my videos before where I talk about the eagles here at Busch Gardens Williamsburg, they all are rescue eagles. So although there isn't a top to their enclosure, they will not fly off. They've been injured in some way. Some of them have just one eye, but here is where they take care of them, and they do a great job. They look beautiful. Here are some of the placards talking about them. So this is Abigail. She was a victim of unknown trauma. And see, it talks a little bit about how they ended up here. And they have plaques for each one of them that you could just read about all the eagles. And check it out. The Eagle Aviary is closed, and this must be like a one-time thing. Up top there is an eagle. I've never seen an eagle inside the aviary. I don't know if they're that friendly. This must be like a little temporary holding for this guy. Maybe he's a new addition to Busch Gardens Williamsburg. That was an interesting little view to see an eagle inside the aviary. I'm 100% sure that he's not supposed to be in there, but maybe it's just like a temporary holding type thing. But like I was saying earlier, immediately following today, so today is the last day of Christmas Town here at Busch Gardens Williamsburg. The next event will be the Busch Gardens Winter Weekends, immediately followed by my favorite event, which is Mardi Gras. So the Winter Weekends will be going from January 8th to January 23rd, and then in February is when Mardi Gras starts, which is my favorite time here at Busch Gardens. I think I did Mardi Gras, last year for the first time at King's Dominion, but at Universal Studios is one of my favorite times of the year to head over to Universal Studios. I will be also doing a video talking about the springtime at Universal Studios, so keep an eye out for that. I think we're gonna try to find a ride that's open here. I think there's a few. Let's go check them out. And as we make our way past the Caribou area, I'm gonna go check out and see if Invader's open. If Invader's open, we'll probably get a ride. It does look like Invader is running, and the current car only has 2 people on it, so not much of a line, I don't think. Let's get in line for Invader. It's been a while since we've ridden it. That's Invader in the bag for our first ride of 2022 here at Busch Gardens Williamsburg. And today seems like an amazing day to actually be at the parks. I'm assuming that with the winter weekends as well, you're gonna get lower crowds. So if you wanna come to the park and enjoy a lot of the rides, well, not all of them are gonna be open and weather permitting. But if you wanna be able to at least take in the park without large crowds, I think this is gonna be a perfect time. I don't know if it's just because I'm here early, but I could have probably ridden Invader like 3 times back to back to back without any wait. Okay, so interesting turn of event. As we're gonna cross the bridge into Germany, they said it's closed. So, and I asked, he said, yeah, the Fest House area is closed as well. So I guess we'll start making our way back towards the entrance and see on the opposite end what's open. All right, that may be another one of the reasons why the crowds are so low. So it's really depending on what your taste or what the reason you're coming to the park for. It looks like today either that side of the park is closed completely for the whole entire day, or maybe we're just here so early that they haven't prepared for it. I do see that there's some construction going on that way over by like Griffin, so maybe that's why it's closed at the moment and it reopens later on today. But I didn't do my research in advance to find out that that was closed. And as we make our way out of France, this may be the last time we see Santa here at Christmas Town. I don't think he'll be here for the winter weekends as well as Frosty. Bye, guys. Okay, I just got some clarification from one of the staff members there by the little like sky trolley. The other side of the park is actually closed up till 3. I tried to get on so I could ride, and they said I needed to wait up till 3, so I asked them to clarify, and they said, yeah, the Oktoberfest area and everything is going to be opening at 3. So we're just here a little bit early. It must be like some type of construction that they're doing over there, maybe in preparation for the winter weekends. And check it out. Here is a quick event lineup for 2022. Like I said, next we got winter weekends. Today is the last day of Christmastown. Then we got Mardi Gras, St. Patty's Day, Kids Weekends, Food and Wine Festival, Summer Nights, Beer Fest, Hallowscream, which is obviously our favorite, the Count Spooktacular, which is like the daytime event, and then Christmastown all over again, full circle. And over here on the opposite end, this is another thing that I see is the all access tours, which obviously for the Christmastown season are done, but I am interested in this year adding some of the tours to the channel, if I'm able to film on them, of course. Here at Busch Gardens, they have like the roller coaster tour, which I believe they take you up on the top of Griffin, as well as the animal tour. So a couple things that I want to add to the channel. If you guys are interested in seeing that, please in the comments below, let me know. And check it out, I'm not going to bother them, but it looks like one of the handlers has one of the bald eagles out, and I think that's the one that was over in the aviary. So cool. And as we make our way through Ireland, we got another one of the performers out. Those are two of the things that I love here in Ireland. Is first, Grogan's. I love eating there. I love getting their Guinness beer and green beer during St. Patty's Day. And then the performers over here are always super cool, super interactive. One thing I do not like is this right here, Battle for Ire. Not a fan. This ride also is not my favorite, not because I don't like the style of it. I think it's a very cool ride. And the whole like concept of it, you know, getting to fly up and get a cool view of the park, but for whatever reason, it messes with my stomach and gets me a little bit nauseous. Now, Battle for Ire, on the other hand, is a virtual reality ride, and that thing just messes with my equilibrium completely. I cannot ride a virtual reality ride. Okay, so I ended up getting that Christmastown ornament voided ticket right here, and I just spoke to one of the cast members. They said over here by the Highland Stables we might be able to redeem it or figure out what's going on. So I'm gonna go ahead and go inside and ask, and cross your fingers, guys. Hopefully I'm able to get a Christmastown ornament. And as we make our way past the Highland Stables here on our left, over here, the Swedeside Gifts, I believe it's what it's called. That's where we'll go inside and ask about the Christmastown ornament. Yes, we were able to get it. Check it out, guys, the Christmastown member ornament. I wasn't able to get it earlier in the season, and she did say today is the last day. They only have like 100 of them left, so they probably will finish today. And my Christmas tree's already down, but I'll put it up next year. You guys want to go see if we could visit Eddie? And here he is, my brother from another mother, Eddie. He has his back turned to me. It's probably because he has something in his hair as usual. He's kind of a messy guy, but very handsome. Doesn't look like he's going to turn around for us, but it's nice to see him here the last day of Christmastown. You don't know how excited I am that I actually got to get my Christmastown ornament. That was one thing that I was so mad I missed out on, but I'm so glad that Terry over here at Tweeds was able to hook me up with my ornament before Christmastown was over. We'll definitely use that next year on our Christmas tree, and we got to go say hi to Eddie, even though he had his back turned to us the whole entire time. And before we head out, one last thing I wanted to do was check out the merch for Christmastown before we headed out, just to get an idea of what the merch was and see how much it changes for the winter weekends. Ooh, I love this hoodie. So I think one of the things we missed out on were the onesies here, but there's plenty of other merch here that we've seen. I wonder if any of it is on sale now that the event has ended, or will they just kind of lap this merch over into the winter weekends? All these shirts are pretty awesome, and the Rudolph ones, of course, are some of my favorite. And the throws. Look at those stockings as well. I'm gonna have to remember all this so I could tell what the difference is. Oh, and I never noticed they have a Sesame Street one. That's pretty awesome. I wish they were on sale, but I don't think they are. $34.99. And of course you need your classic Let It Snow. And as the weather is predicting, tomorrow we should be getting around like 5 inches of snow here in Northern Virginia. Alrighty guys, that's gonna be it from us here at Busch Gardens Williamsburg for the last day of their Christmastown event. we got to do, a ride, our first ride of 2022, Invader. Unfortunately, the park was half closed and did open up a little bit later than expected. We got here at 12 and had to wait for opening, so we didn't get to do as much as we wanted, as well as half of the park was closed and wouldn't be opening up till after 3, and we're not staying up till after 3. But we did get the one thing that I was coming here for the most, which is that quick queue to Pantheon. I didn't know that you could get one actually every single day for the past 3 days, so I only got one, but that should be enough. I'm looking forward to Pantheon opening up in March. That's one of the biggest things that I'm looking forward to coming out of Busch Gardens Williamsburg. So that quick queue is going to help a lot, but also if I get selected to be a pass member in the pass member preview night, which is going to be before the grand opening. Oh man, that'd be awesome. In addition to all the other events that are coming down the pipeline every single month, winter weekends, St. Patty's, Mardi Gras, we'll be back for all of that. So stay tuned on the channel. Make sure to subscribe, like, comment, all that stuff. We'll be back. Stay tuned. Thank you so much for coming along. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys on the next one. But don't forget to ask yourself, have you been entertained?